we're gonna go over types of objections and how to handle them. So you have 3 types of objections: complaints, objections, and smoke screens. Now, what's a complaint? Complaints are the one you're gonna get the most often. It's based on nothing. When you get a complaint, it's because the other person is trying to fuck up your straight line. What you have to do is what's called waving. Waving is super easy. I'll do a scenario and then I'll explain it. I'm not interested. Amen. I totally understand. So the first thing we're gonna take a look at, you're gonna notice that what I did, I acknowledged what he said, and then I just kept going. Remember, complaints are completely baseless. If you address it, he wins and you just fucked up your straight line. What you have to do is give him power by saying, amen, I totally understand, and then proceeding with your straight line. So the person's like, oh, he acknowledged me, and then he's gonna go straight into your straight line. The thing is, obviously waving doesn't work infinitely, so the more you get complaints from a person, the more power you have to give to his complaint, which means you're gonna have to acknowledge more and more. The second type of objections. So I'm editing right now, and I just noticed I didn't give a single technique to deal with objections. So I'll do that right now. It's actually one of the best life skills to learn. When the objection is emotional, you do one thing called a feel, felt, found. As it says in the title, the 3 things you have to do: feel what he says by saying, amen, I totally understand, and I really appreciate that you had the vulnerability to tell me that. Felt means you take the example of someone else that had the same situation. I just finished with Bernard next door, and he brought exactly the same thing up. Then you tell Bernard's story, because facts tell, but stories sell. And found is the solution Bernard found. So at the end, when Bernard got access to the service, he saw how that solved the problem. And the third one is smoke screens. Smoke screen is a fake objection that hides the real objection. The best way to deal with it is by doing a hypothetical close, which means you put him in a scenario where that smoke screen doesn't exist. So then he's gonna be forced to give you the real objection so you can handle it head on.